14 years. 1 World Cup trophy. 2 World Cup finals. The most successful era in modern French football history. And on Saturday in Miami, it ends. Didier Deschamps will walk to the touchline at Hard Rock Stadium for the final time as manager of France. After 14 years, after lifting the trophy in 2018, after reaching the final in 2022, his last act in charge is the game that nobody dreams of playing. The third place playoff, the bronze final, but do not mistake this for a meaningless match, because Kylian Mbappé has 8 goals at this World Cup, tied with Lionel Messi at the top of the Golden Boot race, and Messi is in the final on Sunday, with the chance to score more. This is Mbappe's last 90 minutes to pull ahead, his final chance at an individual prize that may define whether this tournament is remembered as his or Messi's. Welcome back to Kodus FC. This is France versus England, the 2026 World Cup third place playoff, Saturday, July 18th. Miami. 2 fallen giants, 2 devastating semi-final defeats, and more on the line than the scoreline suggests. Let us break it down. Both of these teams arrive in Miami carrying the same wound, a semi-final defeat that ended their dream of lifting the trophy. France were the tournament favorites. 6 straight wins, 16 goals. The most complete team in the competition. And then they met Spain in Dallas. And for the first time in the entire tournament, France failed to win and failed to score. Spain won 2-0. It was the first match all tournament in which Les Bleus did not find the net. Mbappe's Golden Boot race was frozen. France's dream of a third consecutive final was over. And it got worse. William Saliba, one of France's most important defenders, was withdrawn in the first half of that semi-final with a recurring back injury. He is out of the playoff. England's heartbreak was even crueler. Thomas Tuchel's side went to Atlanta and took the lead against Argentina through Anthony Gordon in the 55th minute. For 38 minutes, England were winning a World Cup semi-final against the defending champions. They were 35 minutes from a World Cup final. Then, Lionel Messi, facing England for the first time in his career, took over. He assisted Enzo Fernandez for the equalizer. Then in stoppage time, he set up Lautaro Martinez for the winner. Argentina 2, England 1. Messi, in the one match he had never played in his life, produced 2 assists to end England's dream. England surrendered a first-half lead. Tuchel switched to a back 5 after taking the lead, a decision that was heavily criticized afterward. Harry Kane was blunt about the disappointment. 60 years of waiting continues for England. Both teams wanted to be in Sunday's final. Instead, they meet in Miami on Saturday for third place. The question is, who wants the bronze medal more? The individual battle in this match is the reason to watch it. Kylian Mbappé. 8 goals at this World Cup. His all-time World Cup total now sits at 20, just 1 behind Messi's record of 21. In the Golden Boot race, Mbappé has 8 goals and 3 assists. Messi has 8 goals and 4 assists, and assists are the tiebreaker. That means, as things stand, Messi leads the Golden Boot on the tiebreaker. Mbappé must score on Saturday to move ahead, because Messi will almost certainly add to his tally in Sunday's final. This is Mbappe's last realistic chance to win the Golden Boot at this World Cup. 90 minutes. In Miami. Against England. But here's the fascinating subplot. Kylian Mbappé and Harry Kane were teammates. They played together in the same forward line. They know each other's games intimately. And Kane has 6 goals at this tournament. Still mathematically in the Golden Boot race himself, alongside Jude Bellingham, who also has 6. If Kane scores twice on Saturday and Mbappé does not score, and results elsewhere fall a certain way, even Kane could theoretically enter the conversation. This third-place playoff has 4 of the tournament's top scorers on the same pitch, all with something to prove. For France, this is also a farewell to more than just Deschamps. Several senior France players may be making their final World Cup appearances. This generation, the one that won in 2018 and reached the final in 2022, may never assemble at a World Cup again. For England, Thomas Tuchel stays on as manager through to Euro 2028, regardless of Saturday's result, according to reports. But for players like Harry Kane, who turns 33 this month, this may be the closest they ever come to a World Cup medal. A bronze medal is still a medal. And England have never won one in the modern era. They finished 4th in 1990 and lost both their previous third-place playoff appearances. A win on Saturday would give England their best World Cup finish in 60 years, since they won the whole thing in 1966. Tactically, the third place playoff is unlike any other match at a World Cup because rotation changes everything. Both Deschamps and Tuchel are expected to make changes. Title hopes are gone. Managers use this match to give minutes to squad players, rest key names, and sometimes hand a young player a World Cup appearance they will remember forever. This makes the third place playoff historically one of the highest scoring matches of any World Cup. Open, less structured, and more chaotic than the tightly managed knockout ties. The betting markets reflect this. Over 2.5 goals is heavily favored. Both teams to score is heavily favored. When two attacking teams meet with the defensive discipline slightly loosened, goals tend to follow. For France, the question is how much Deschamps rotates in his final match. Does he give Mbappe the full 90 minutes to chase the Golden Boot? Almost certainly yes. That individual prize matters to France and to Mbappe personally. Around him, players like Matita, Thuram, and Dembélé may feature. For England, Tuchel will likely rotate as well, but Kane's own Golden Boot mathematics and England's desire for a first podium finish in 60 years may keep several first-choice names on the pitch. On head-to-head, this is France and England's first meeting since the 2022 World Cup quarterfinal, when France won 2-1 and Harry Kane missed a penalty that would have equalized late. That is the wound England carry into this fixture. Kane, 4 years on, in another World Cup against the same opponent, and the broader record favors France heavily. England have won just one of their last 9 meetings with France. France have been the superior side in this fixture for over a decade. France have also mastered the bronze final specifically. They have won 2 of their 3 previous third-place playoffs, including the famous 1958 match where Just Fontaine scored 4 goals against West Germany to set the record of 13 goals in a single World Cup, a record that still stands today, 68 years later. France's greatest strength, even in a rotated bronze final, is Mbappe's individual motivation. He has a golden boot to chase and a reputation to protect. When Mbappe has a personal reason to perform, he is one of the most dangerous players in the world. And France's attacking depth means even a rotated side has genuine quality. France have also won 8 of their last 9 competitive matches, the semi-final loss to Spain their only defeat. They know how to respond. And they have extra rest. Their semi-final was Tuesday, England's was Wednesday. France's weakness is motivation across the full squad. Saliba is injured. Some senior players may be mentally already at the airport. A third-place playoff for a team that expected to win the tournament can feel hollow, and that shows on the pitch. England's greatest strength is the desire to salvage the tournament. They collapsed in the semi-final after leading. That kind of defeat leaves a team with 2 choices: fold completely or respond with pride. Tuchel will demand a response. And England have the individual quality in Kane and Bellingham to deliver one. England's weakness is the emotional hangover. Being 35 minutes from a World Cup final and losing is one of the hardest defeats in football to recover from in just 3 days. If England's heads drop early, France's quality punishes them. My prediction: this is a high-scoring, open, entertaining match exactly as third-place playoffs tend to be. France win 3-2. Mbappe scores. He has a golden boot to chase, and he will not leave this tournament without giving himself every chance. Kane scores for England. He always does. But France's extra rest, superior head-to-head record, and Mbappe's individual hunger prove decisive. France claim the bronze. Deschamps ends his 14-year era with 1 final World Cup medal, and Mbappe gives himself a chance at the golden boot while nervously watching Sunday's final to see what Messi does. But do not be surprised by anything in this match. In a bronze final, with both teams rotating and both hurting, chaos is the most likely outcome. And chaos means goals. France versus England. The bronze final. The game neither team wanted, with more on the line than anyone admits. Didier Deschamps managing France for the final time after 14 years, 1 trophy, and 2 finals. Kylian Mbappé chasing the golden boot in his last 90 minutes before Messi takes the stage on Sunday. Harry Kane facing France again, 4 years after the penalty that still haunts him. And 2 proud footballing nations trying to turn heartbreak into a podium finish. 2 questions for the comments. First, does Mbappé score and keep his golden boot hopes alive? Second, France or England for the bronze medal? Drop your prediction below. Like the video, subscribe to Kodus FC. And turn on notifications, because the moment this playoff ends, we turn our full attention to the main event, Argentina versus Spain, the 2026 World Cup final. And that preview is coming. Kickoff is 5 o'clock Eastern at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Saturday, July 18th. The end of one era and the countdown to the final. See you in the next one.